chat, welcome back. It's me, Marshie. Today we're gonna be watching more Uncle Roger roasting another chef making fried rice. Now I love fried rice, so let's see how this goes. Alright, let's dive into it. Let's go.
Today we're gonna make egg fried rice, but not just any egg fried rice. It's the Yangzhou version from the undisputed goat of Chinese cooking, Chef Wang.
Why this guy sound like he just woke up from sleep? And he
does sound really depressing and kind of monotone.
trying to recreate Uncle Wang Gang fried rice? This NPC nephew very confident. Modeling your fried rice after Uncle Wang Gang, it like modeling your golf after Tiger Wood. Remember this nephew, this super advanced version of fried rice got that very hard to make Uncle Wang Gang egg floss. Let's see how he do.
Chef.
Actually, I have never heard of this before because my kind of fried rice is pretty simple, honestly.
Wang, or as the internet knows him as Uncle Wang.
Uncle Wang! Woo!
Unfortunately, our first step is gonna start with a machine.
Let's cook the good.
Chat! I have the same exact rice cooker. Holy shit! Cuckoo! That's my favorite brand. You can get it on Amazon, okay? I'm not sponsored by this, although I would love to be sponsored by rice cooker brand in the future. But it's so good. You can make rice, you can make noodles, you can make soup, you can make congee, you can make oatmeal, you can make anything in this. It's powerful and it's amazing.
Grain rice, which
I
means you have to
short grain rice, okay, but short grain rice a bit stickier than medium grain jasmine rice.
Yes!
So if you use short grain rice for your fried rice, make sure to dry it off more.
Yes,
and look at this, niece and nephew. This fried rice, it looks so fancy. $89 for 11 pounds.
Almost $90 for that? In this economy? That is crazy. I get my rice at Costco. It's a lot cheaper.
Back, holy shit.
I know!
This monotone nephew got money.
He's rich!
To cook the rice to its perfect moisture, I just use the guiding line inside the pot. They're there for a
no
reason.
finger
I know
method?
some of you might say,
Just use finger.
Yeah, just finger.
Look at that blast from past. That from 5 years ago.
Oh my god. Was it? I mean, Uncle Roger's hair is a lot better now. Holy shit. I feel like he's aging backwards, you know?
Uncle Roger looks so young.
He looks young
I
now.
don't trust my fingers with moisture-related tasks. Once the
What? What you mean by that?
machine's done all the work for us, we'll dump, spread, cover, and then into the fridge till it's completely cool.
Yes.
While we gather the rest of the
Always make fried rice with really cold rice. Especially older the rice, the better, but not too old. Obviously, you want to get mold in your rice.
Dry the rice out.
水放海参一只，最好用比较适量带皮撕成洗出瓢，水放适量沾下
So with this grocery list in mind, I arrived at the market in Chinatown, where my full faith in sanitation lies.
Don't show that to people. You're gonna
don't
scare
show
everyone
that.
from going to Asian
No!
market.
This lady at the
It doesn't always look like that, okay?
store, aka the wisest person I'll ever meet in my life.
But this store looks super authentic.
Dry seafood, like how
Yes.
these dried scallops are the secret to a umami-packed stock.
But this nephew, he's so monotone. He
Yeah.
sounds so depressed. ChatGPT got more energy than you.
Yes.
Thankfully, the fish butcher hooked me up with these pre-prepped,
sounds so
ready-to-use
monotone.
frozen
frozen sea cucumbers. $173 of cash is out of our...
$73
To make
for
fried
ingredients.
rice?
And 72 of that must be just for egg. Yeah,
Yeah.
listen, nephew. Eggs super expensive in
Yes.
America right now.
Right now.
Because this bird flu going around, killing all the chicken.
Yes.
Is bird flu okay? Not COVID. It not us this time.
Not
The
us.
most important part, the
Uncle Roger is correct. It's not our fault this time. I'm kidding.
wivels. I know you're surprised at the fact that I have all the ingredients required. To get the most annoying task out of the way, I'm gonna start by
Snow
peeling
pea?
these green peas. And I
Oh,
begin
wait. green
Wait,
peas.
you get the wrong pea, nephew future. This snap pea, you don't peel it, you eat the pea with the
Yeah.
pot to
I thought they just stir fry it so it's crunchy, you know?
gather in like stir fry.
Maybe he wants
For
green
fried rice, you
pea.
need garden pea.
Yeah, green
and just get
pea.
frozen pea, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Vegetable tastes like
I
shit
agree.
anyway. Don't need to eat fresh
That's
one.
true.
I might have got
That's true, Chad. A lot of my vegetables are frozen because the problem is I don't eat them fast enough. So by the time I want to eat vegetables, if I buy fresh vegetables, a lot of them are like not fresh anymore. So always buy frozen vegetables. Same
gotten the
shit.
wrong vegetable because they seem to be too small.
Okay, you know?
Put them away.
Yeah.
Went back to the grocery store. Opened
What?
one just to double check I
Open
got the
one?
correct species of vegetable.
No, it's still wrong.
And realized
Yeah.
that I got the same thing twice.
Bro.
From now on, there's no more time.
He really shelling all the pee.
Hard work.
That's a lot of work, bro. What is this?
He got no energy to talk.
Yeah.
But he got energy to shell pee.
Yeah.
We got enough peas to feed a pigeon. Then we'll take the lean part of the ham and dice it.
Okay, ham correct.
Next, we'll deal with this moldy bamboo shoot.
Bamboo shoot
Bamboo
correct.
shoot.
You just follow it.
I normally don't have bamboo shoot in my fried rice. I like to make bamboo shoot in like a soup though, like a Vietnamese bamboo shoot soup, you know?
Uncle Wang Kang recipe.
You just dice it up like any other vegetable.
Okay. This nephew actually got good chopping technique.
Oh yeah,
We're
the
also
bear
gonna dice
claw's
up
really
some
good.
sea cucumbers. Its shape is just as phallic as regular cucumbers.
What is
It's only
that?
much
That looks
bigger.
really
Shake it
sus.
around like that.
Move the intestines
What is this?
inside, or
I
as a
have never seen this in my entire life, and I'm Asian. What is this?
professional will call it scraping the shit out of it. Cut into strips, then dice into cubes. Soak shiitake and dry
I love
scallops in boiling water.
Shiitake mushroom correct.
So
5
good, so
minutes.
good.
Thread the scallops into thin strings, kind of feels like pulled pork, and cut the mushrooms into small cubes. Kind of
Ooh,
feels like raw chicken.
skills.
Yangzhou fried rice, everything need to be about same
Very
size.
small,
So
yeah,
he's
yeah,
chopping
yeah.
good. And look at that,
Very
he got
good.
expensive looking chopping
Yeah.
bar and expensive Japanese knife.
Very
I think this
nice.
nephew secretly millionaire or something. But why he sounds so depressed? That really show money
I mean, yeah, money can't buy happiness. There you go.
can't buy happiness.
Speaking of raw chicken, we're gonna debone
Same
our
brain.
radioactive chicken legs and then
Why radioactive?
cut them into really small cubes.
Nice, nice.
Oh, I
Cutting
forgot to
small
mention that I
again.
cut up some shrimp and poached them as well. Now that we
Nice,
have all our
nice.
ingredients ready, I realized that I've never been this organized in my life. And like every
For
good video,
real?
we gotta attack it from different angles. And my favorite category happens to be POV.
Nice job,
Hey,
team.
Now
don't jump scare Uncle Roger like
Scary,
that.
stop it! Take his face away, please.
Who that alien person?
it's time for the most difficult part of this recipe, preparing the egg floss.
It reminds me of that one meme. I don't think I can insert it due to YouTube guidelines, but if you know, you know.
We're using 2 whole eggs and 3 egg yolks. Beat it thoroughly with my
Nice,
ligma fork
nice.
and then pass it through.
What is ligma fork?
That's so pretty.
Like
Seeds
my
correct.
fork,
Onto the
what?
stove. Let's just get
Spring onion good.
Yes, I love spring onions. So good, so good.
to make the eggs. I'm not confident that I will be able to make it, so we'll follow.
Wait, you're trying to make the
Step by
egg
step.
thread in that little saucepan? Hiya, that not big enough. All your
Yeah.
egg gonna come together. That the smallest saucepan Uncle Roger ever see. You rich little nephew, just buy big wok like Uncle Wang Gang. See,
Yeah.
see what he using. Uncle Roger can
It heats
tell
up
from his
better
back of
too.
head he Asian people. And Asian guy don't have wok? That why you depressed? By the way, it's such a shame.
Give him a walk, please.
Uncle Roger never gonna meet Uncle Wang Gang and work together because I banned from China. And if you don't know why Uncle Roger banned from China, it's from my stand-up show, The Haya Special. And big news, it now streaming exclusively on Hulu. Fuyo!
Nice.
In that tour, Uncle Roger talk shit too much about China and Taiwan. But Hulu so nice, they're not scared of China. They're putting my special on there. Hulu is US only. So if you don't live in US or you can't access Hulu, you know what VPN to use?
我生热之后加入小黄油。
See, big wok, big surface
Yeah,
area.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
once the oil starts bubbling a little bit, we'll touch it
touch
with our
it.
finger.
Ow!
Don't do that. You'll
What
know
is
it's hot
that?
enough when you hear this.
What the fuck?
I know you're depressed, but
Yeah.
please don't self-harm.
同学
Please,
们，切记
please,
蛋液必须
no.
形成一根细丝下锅，
Don't try this at home, chat.
否则下菜
See,
会很
the wok so big, the egg got space to spread out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Guarantee you're gonna fail.
So one hand stirs and the other hand pours out the egg
Okay,
as
let's
This
see.
as possible.
This is gonna be interesting. Let's see.
No, you're not poured in enough.
Oh god.
See,
It's gonna take
clumping together
forever.
already.
Ah, no
Hiya.
space. Oh my
Ugh.
god.
You gonna
Oh
eat
my
that?
god.
Oily as shit. How you gonna eat?
The eggs all clumped up together and became
Yeah.
the most oily scrambled ever. I would start over, but I only have the energy to deep fry once a day.
No, you wrong. You don't have energy to,
To do anything.
This nephew talk like he had 1% battery.
Yeah.
Uncle Roger feel like I need to find charger for you.
Yes.
That sounds so miserable. Are you sure you need fried rice? Uncle Roger think what you need is reason to live.
Carry on. The stir frying
Don't we
process
all?
is very
Don't we all?
Aiya, not wok. Why not wok?
use. We'll follow Chef
That's what he
Wong's
said.
exact
He doesn't
sequence
have
of
a
addition.
wok.
Once the oil is hot enough, in with the ham.
Okay.
And then shredded
Okay.
scallop.
Okay.
Rice,
Good,
shiitake,
scallop good, shiitake okay, chicken good.
Nice.
Sea cucumber
Shrimp
good,
in,
tempura
everything
good.
in.
The author fine because he's following Uncle Wang Kang.
Before adding in our eggs. Once
Ugh.
the eggs are broken
Oily.
Gross.
pieces, in goes rice
Okay.
and the green peas.
Okay.
Rice so clumpy.
Followed by the first
Honestly, one of the best tips that my mom showed me how to do this is before you actually put your really frozen or really cold rice, you break it up in a Ziploc bag first. That way, it can be cooked individual rice a lot more crispier than it, because it's gonna clump up like this. It's not gonna be as crunchy.
round of green onions.
Punch your rice.
You know? Yeah,
Season the
yeah.
rice with some salt and soy sauce. Stir that
MSG,
to
where is
combine
it? Where's the
thoroughly.
MSG
And unlike
at?
me, the spring.
Maybe some MSG.
Gold
Yeah.
brown. Now we'll turn off the
That's
heat,
the main
toss that
character,
quickly
come on.
one last time, and ready to serve.
No
I'm gonna
MSG!
have my Instagram followers judge it before Uncle Roger does.
Bro, before Uncle
Egg
Roger
don't look
does.
any different from regular egg
Yeah,
fried rice.
true.
What's
I
the
agree.
point
I
wasting
agree.
time with the egg
Yeah.
chip?
Might as well just scramble your egg like normally, you know, instead of like deep fry the scrambled egg. Drier than my grandma.
It looks pretty far from the
That's
original.
crazy.
Let's give it a taste and
Yeah, look at original. The egg
Different
chip,
colors.
like just so thin and so loose and airy. His is just clumpy.
Yeah.
well,
I'm sure
I think
it
the most
still tastes
obvious
okay.
one is the egg floss. In
Yeah.
Chef Wong's video, he managed to get it into perfect
It's so
little
nice.
strings. It looks thin as hair and light as air.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. On the other hand, my eggs just look like normal stir-fried eggs.
At least he
with too
knows.
much oil put into it. And
Yeah.
At least this nephew
Yeah,
know.
he's a
And also
self-aware.
Uncle Wang Kang making his fried rice in professional kitchen. He got the big fire.
Yeah,
big burner.
that's true.
When you're cooking at home like nephew canoe, you're not gonna be able to
Yeah.
achieve that level of heat.
True,
This
true,
rice not gonna
true.
have that wok hay flavor as much. That's the difference also.
Yeah.
there are a few clumped up pieces like
Yeah.
this. So we're gonna get a good night's sleep, wake up at 8
What is that? What the? Gordon Ramsay, hey ya.
a.m. tomorrow and do a redemption.
Yeah, get some
Oh,
sleep.
he
Based on
doing it
how low your
again.
energy is, I think you need 18 hours.
Yeah. You're gonna sound the same, right?
New day, new me. After a whole night of thinking, I came up with two solutions. To fix the clumping of the rice and also get that wok hay, we're just gonna go buy a wok. There's
Oh, finally.
Oh,
choose
there you
from,
go.
and the most
Now we're
basic one
talking.
will be-
Now
Just
we're
get that one,
talking.
that silver one, that one
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
definitely not gonna choose this one
Why
because you need
not?
to season it. I want my tools to save me time, not require
Pre-seasoned
extra
wok?
effort. And
Seasoning it very fast and you just do it once.
Yeah.
That's it. How you can be Asian if you don't know how to season? That like the most basic Asian skill. Every Asian baby born know.
Loki, I don't know how to season my wok. My wok was given by my mom. That is already seasoned by her, so
How to season wok. Hiya.
I'm
what
sure
you
there's a
scared of?
tutorial
Just
out there. It's
learn.
pretty
and this
easy.
one over here is non-stick and has a flat
Non-stick,
Not
okay.
wok? What?
saucepan. Something that Jamie Oliver will use. The Italian flag right
Loki.
here. And finally,
Even nephew depression make fun of Jamie Olive Oil.
finally, we have the fancy one. This one is stainless steel, non-stick coating on the inside. Not only
That
like
looks nice.
Hexclad from Temu.
provides the
Yeah.
most even heating. Gordon Ramsay's been trying to rub these in our faces for the past 2 years, but at least this one is only half the price. And I guarantee you they're made in the
damn.
same Chinese factory. They just have different labels on.
Yeah,
Correct,
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
This is so beautiful. Maybe this is what it's like to be a.
Pansexual.
We'll beat it thoroughly with
What
our
the
Ligma
fuck?
fork and move on to
I was not
solution
ready
number
for
2.
that.
My mom's pour over kettle.
Ah.
So he gonna put egg in there, and when he pour, because the spout's so thin, it gonna
Wait,
be
that's
thin
smart.
egg pouring into wok.
Life hack. Nice.
Nice idea. And when your mom make tea tomorrow, she gonna get salmonella.
Yeah,
This
egg,
will help
egg
us
tea.
control the egg stream and make sure it's extremely thin. Now that we have everything
I
ready,
like that. I
it's
like
time
that
to
a
start
lot.
our redemption chapter.
Redemption! Why? Don't put your finger in it.
You can see the strand a bit thinner,
It is
then
better.
it looked better.
Yeah.
But still not as good as Uncle Wang Kang.
Yeah.
But that actually very difficult technique. So Uncle
Yeah.
Roger think this possible. Just
Yeah.
break it up before you put in rice.
Ham, scallop, mushroom.
Please break up
Sea
your
cucumber,
rice
bamboo.
Same
first.
as yesterday.
Please.
Toss that around and then egg in. Toss to separate.
Okay, break it, break it.
in
Break-
piece. Tossing, scallion.
Is it gonna be clumpy?
Tossing, soy sauce. Tossing,
MSG,
more
MSG.
scallion.
Here you can see when he cooking, the egg look a bit more like egg thread.
Yeah,
Really
yeah, yeah.
big improvement already from
Yes,
yesterday.
yes,
Good
yes.
job, nephew, future
Yes.
canoe. Nice
Yes.
idea with the kettle. And
Yeah.
be pouring soy sauce on side of wok. That also improvement from yesterday.
Yeah,
yesterday he
yeah.
just whack it in middle of
In the
rice.
middle, I agree, I agree.
Tossing, more
No
scallion.
MSG.
Some MSG.
Oh,
Toss
great mind
Let's
think
go.
alike, nephew canoe.
and
Let's
serve.
go.
From the looks of it, this is much better
Much
than my
better.
last attempt. Every single
Uncle Roger agree. Much better.
MSG can fix anything, even the biggest mistake in your life.
Why you still sound so depressed? Celebrate
He
your
needs
win,
more
little
MSG.
nephew.
fluffy, and the egg is finally thin as hair and light as air. So I'm gonna
Wow,
whip
that
out my
looks
ligma fork.
good.
What is ligma? Is this some Gen Z bullshit?
It is.
Ligma fuck? Why your fuck shaped like this? Does ligma fuck just mean fucked up fuck?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh!
I put a lot of effort into it, so I'm gonna
Yeah, if only you put as much effort into your merch.
umami flavors
like it,
offered by
though.
the shrimp, chicken, and shiitake. The rice
Nice.
is dry and separated, almost bouncing between your teeth. But the most impressive part is definitely the egg floss. They're soft, tender,
That
and
is
almost
so
melt in your mouth.
impressive.
If you have time, tag or send this video to Uncle Roger so
Okay.
he can review the dish
Yeah.
for us.
Uncle Roger reviewed this already. You happy now, nephew
Nice.
canoe? Actually, I'm less concerned about your fried rice quality. I'm more concerned about your mental state. Are you okay,
Are you
nephew
okay,
canoe?
man?
Why you sound so depressed?
Yeah.
Just remember, nephew canoe. No matter how bad your life is, it's still not gonna be as fucked up as Jamie Oliver.
I agree.
Listen, nephew. Remember to go check out Uncle Roger Hulu special. Tag me on Instagram if you watch
Let's
it.
go!
Bye bye.
I cook my fried rice very basic, so I think I'm learning new skills in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.